We are very excited. One of our earliest episodes is still our most listened to, most watched episode, and we are so lucky that she was available tonight.
Yes.
So could we please welcome one of the favorite Downside guests? Give it up for Zarna Garg, everybody. Make some noise. Zarna Garg. Thank you. Here you go. Thank you. Here you go, Zarna.
Namaste, New York City!
Zarna, we really appreciate you making the time.
Thank you. You didn't really give me a choice, but okay.
I know. Well, I'll be honest with you, Zarna came to mind so quickly because I recently called Zarna. Do you know why, Russell?
No.
So we had a guest on who was raised Hindu and started talking about a Hindu god and described them as busty and with 8 arms and made a joke about that they were Hindu just to start this, or they were raised Hindu, that they would be they would give great hand jobs.
Yeah.
And I made this into a clip, of course, and we riffed a little past that. Russell said, oh, the arms, could you give a massage or scratch your head? And then Russell said, a couple fingers, maybe a couple of hands in the butt. And then I went further. I said the hands could open up the butt and the third one go. So
Okay. Out of context, it's not great, but
yeah, watch the clip tonight when you get home.
Yeah.
But so some people commented. They said, "Be careful.
Yes.
If this starts spreading in India, you will be driven off the internet. You'll be in so much trouble." And so I called my good friend who was raised in India, and I said, "Hey, I'm sure you get this call 3 times a day." We were somewhat disrespectful of a Hindu god, and I'm trying to assess like how, I understand with Jesus, I understand with Jewish stuff. Is this so bad? And you said, "What did you say?" And I said, "Okay, well, Russell did this thing," and. But I had to start. I had to say the whole thing. I was like, "Well, it was a little sexually explicit," and you were like, "What?" And I said, "Okay, so 2 hands hold open the asshole, and then 1." And you were very comforting. You said it was okay.
I said, you guys are white guys. You're going to be fine.
You said your guest might get in big trouble.
The guest, who was a female and Indian and Hindu, might get in trouble, but who cares? Because woman,
And I said, no, that's not okay. We need to make sure she's great too.
Well, what I really said, and I really meant it, was that all the Indians who control the internet are here in America. So you don't have to worry about the 5 people in India who like to make a lot of noise. Like, they don't even know how to post their own comments.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The good, the Indians here, they run Google and Meta and all that. We call our friends here.
Sure.
We're like, kill their accounts.
Now, just so you know, Russell, just because she's saying it doesn't mean it's okay for you to say it after the show. You understand? Well, I think it was confusing in terms of because you look at these, not to harp on the thing, you look at the gods, they're quite curvy. And so is Jesus. Jesus has a 6-pack, and I think that's kind of crazy when Jesus has.
Jesus is in shape. Like that robe, he's robed, but it falls perfectly.
Yeah.
Not so with the Indian gods.
It's like before they did the feet, he did a couple leg ups to get. You see, and I feel safe making that one.
See, now I'm going to get canceled because I'm agreeing with this.
Don't worry, all the Americans who control the internet are in India. It's really fine. We talked in your episode. You left India when you were 14, right?
Yeah. Well, I got here when I was 16. It was 2 years of grifting.
Yeah. And you're doing well.
There's a lot of Insta lies. Like, if you come to my account, it feels like I'm a big celebrity, but no, I'm here.
That's so true. You are here. We can still get you here pretty quick.
That's true.
On 1 day's notice.
She's like,
my agent was like, you should go.
Oh, man. Is this what it's like when you were with the Amy Poehler, Tina Fey tour?
Yeah, Zarna opened for Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
Yes.
It was pretty similar size audience for that one, I imagine.
I mean, Exactly. And also the same vibe, you know.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
A lot of men, a lot of people talking
A
about.
lot of Louis C.K. fans in the front row. So I called you today.
Yes.
And what's funny, you missed my call, and then I got a text from your assistant.
That's right.
And I was like, Zarna, stop pretending. So I have to ask. There's obviously been a lot of talk with two very prominent Indian women right now. Kamala, of course, now going to be the Democratic nominee.
Yeah, baby. Indian
And,
women having a moment.
Yeah. Well, kind of on both sides of it, because J.D. Vance's wife, her parents were from India originally too.
Yes, and she is Indian. I mean, I don't know why they're trying to pretend she's not. She's very Indian.
Are they trying to pretend?
Yeah,
They're
I
like,
don't know.
it's Emily.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, well, she's Oosh. She's not Oosh, she's Usha. She's a very Indian name. It's a very Usha.
Can you
and
imagine
Kamla.
Trump trying to even say Usha? That would just come out.
I mean, Trump, I can't imagine him saying anything.
Sure.
So her name is very far. But they're both very Indian, and Indian women having a moment in America. Thank you so much, America.
Yeah. Thank you for J.D. Vance, America.
You know what? She's a presence, though. Forget him. Who cares about the husband? But she does seem prolific. I myself have many problems with her and Kamala, for that matter.
Sure.
Because both of them have degrees in social studies. And that's, like, do you know what this is doing for our culture? And it's just setting us all back. Now we're going to have a whole bunch of Indian girls who are like, we get a degree in history because look what we can be. No. And I have 3 kids, one in college, one going to college this fall, so it's my job to kill everybody's dream. No one,
If one of your kids came home and said, Mom, I think I want to be president someday.
No.
Whoa.
There's no money in that, first of all. Right? Like, don't I need them to make all this money? These colleges are so expensive. I would be like, first get that STEM job, right? Computer, whatever. Like, and it's not, thank you.
Yeah, one woman in the back.
We got a fan of computers back there.
Yes.
One woman in the back and said, no Indians for president. Good for you.
What would be the worst thing for you to hear a kid say that they want to go into?
Wow.
Wait, what did she say?
Playwriting.
See, she knows.
Yeah.
She knows. No, I mean, I didn't have to imagine it because it's happened to me.
Oh.
Because my daughter is a student at Stanford University. And thank you.
Wait till you hear the major. Slow down.
Right. And I know what I'm doing. Like, I worked really hard. She worked really hard to get in. Like, she really did. She had amazing extracurricular activities. She rescued a puppy from a burning building. I mean, I put the puppy in there.
You said this will look great on the resume.
Yes, I actually did. And you know what? It worked, right? But then she got in there, and this Stanford, they're like, they will do you're such a good writer. Like, no. She's published a piece in the New York Times and all of that, and I was like, do not try to lead my kid down this path.
The only thing I want you writing is 0 and 1s, honey.
Thank you.
I feel like that was okay. Fuck you guys.
Not a lot of math heads.
Listen, he's white. He's trying to make a math joke. People, be kind.
Okay, so
we're inclusive too.
So
she was trying to get, just to close the loop on this, was trying to get a degree in ceramics.
Oh.
And I did everything that a good mother does. I threatened to kill her. I threatened to kill myself. Listen, that works, by the way.
And she said, I'll make the urn to hold your ashes in.
Oh, yes. No, yes. Who's this person
Ceramics
about
is
to
such
get
a
cancer?
You're listening listening to The Downside
The Downside.
with Gianmarco Soresi.